Week, we're going to talk about devotion. We've lost connection to devotion. And if you want to be in joy, if you want to be alive, if you want to be in Eros, if you want to be in ethos and ethics, if you want to be in integrity, you have to be in devotion. There is no possibility without devotion. I'm in devotion all the time. I'm in devotion to individual people, to many individual people, but in devotion, not just I like them, not just I'm trying to help, not just I'm teaching, not just I'm partnering, I'm in devotion. We've exiled the quality of devotion. We've exiled it to a kind of pre-personal, anti-humanist, slightly pathological booby prize. For those of you in Europe or Asia, you know what I mean by a booby prize? A booby prize means when you don't get the real thing, you get the booby prize. So sometimes people say about a man who they don't consider to be successful by classical standards, they'll say, but he's very devoted. He's a very devoted husband. But he's a very devoted father. That's a booby prize. Or a woman who's not successful or beautiful by the classical tinsel superficial standards of a society. So we'll say, but she's very devoted, but she's a very devoted wife, but she's a very devoted mother, right? Devotion for us is a booby prize. And if we're devoted, we somehow have to defend it, right? What's wrong with us? Why are we devoted? What is this pathology or this early trauma that we're somehow covering up with this strange and pathological and psychologically warped devotion? What does devotion mean? There's a study in 2017 called the Devoted Actor Study, which actually talks about the qualities of devotion and explains that devotion are those who hold sacred values. And sacred values in the study means you're a jihadist, ISIS, Islamic State, Hamas. Wow. Sunni and Shiite militias killing each other. There's a famous study called the Devoted Actor Study. And the assumption is that devotion's a problem. Why would you be devoted? Oh, you must be stuck in sacred values. We're so sorry to hear that. Let's help you out. Wow. And that's a key article in a major book written by a gentleman named Ward, a good man, right, who writes for NBC in the United States. And it's called Loop is the name of the book. It's about intelligence, ethical intelligence and AI, among other things, and why that's impossible. I wouldn't say that's the subject of the book. That's a sidebar in the book. But along the way, he talks about this devoted actor study, and it's like, devoted actors, those people have real problems. Can you feel that? Can you feel the question I'm raising here, my friends? Devotion is beautiful. And devotion's not pre-personal. It's not pathological. So how do we distinguish between devotion that comes from my wholeness, from my power, from my fullness, from my goodness, from my irreducible uniqueness, and devotion that is somehow deficient, a cover-up, a regression, what we call pre-personal? How do we discern? How do we distinguish between devotions? That's our topic tomorrow. To be Homo Amor is to be devoted. And if you're listening to this on Sunday, it's not our topic tomorrow, it's our topic today. Okay? Wow. And if I can, friends, just my heart to yours, I'm so devoted to you. We get to be devoted to each other. What does that mean? What is the dignity of devotion? What are the discernments and distinctions we need to draw around devotion? So in devotion, I'll see you in a little bit. Thank you.